welcome back. This month, Foodie Friday is going to be looking a little different because we are back with the Great Tamale Challenge. This morning, we're joined by Nicole Spears. She is our first Great Tamale Challenge competitor.
Woo!
And we're so excited to have you because you brought in some really unique recipes this morning.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
It smells really good. Let's put that out there right away.
Yeah.
We have jalapeno and cheese. We have a red pork one that's made with like New Mexico chilies, and then we have shrimp in like a white sauce.
Tell me about the shrimp and the white sauce one. Where did you come up with that, or where do you get your recipes from?
The shrimp one my husband came up with. I don't eat shrimp, so he decided he wanted to try it. And last year he tried one with a red, with the pork or with the shrimp, and it wasn't. So he did the white sauce, and it came out pretty good. It has different chilies in it, and it's a little spicy.
I'm so excited to try that one.
Do you want to try this one?
I do. That's the cheese one?
The cheese and jalapeno,
yes.
Right?
Awesome.
And you were telling us what makes this so special is that this recipe has skipped a couple generations,
yes.
right? It started with your great-grandmother, you said, right?
Yeah.
So how did you go about learning the family recipe?
She made them every year for Christmas.
Okay.
And I would go over there like when I was like 8, 9 and help her learn how to do all of it. And then when she started getting older, I started wanting to learn the whole entire recipe. So then she taught me everything, and now I make them the same way, except for I just add a little twist on them.
That's awesome. And I mean, it's your great-grandmother, and you said your grandmother and your mother never learned the recipe. So if it wasn't for you, then the recipe may have gotten lost, right?
Yeah. No one else does them.
That is so cool. And so what do people say? I mean, are people begging you to make these like just year round?
I would be.
Yeah.
These are really good.
All the time.
And tell us about the process. How long does it take?
Well, before, whenever I would do all the meat, it would take like a whole day. But now, with the Instant, it takes like an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay, so
for
tell
the
us
pork.
how that works.
We cook the pork in there. We make a whole different sauce with like dried chilies, rehydrating them, and then blending them up, putting them in there, let it cook, and then shred it. And then I take the juice like from that and put it in with the mole, and then put it all together. It takes like, putting them together takes a few hours, but the whole cooking and everything takes probably like 4 or 5 hours.
Okay. The shrimp one is so good because the white sauce, like you said, really goes well with that.
Yeah, and you think shrimp tamales, like that isn't something you usually
That's what we were
see.
thinking whenever he was like, oh, I want to do shrimp. I was like, I've
sure?
never really heard of that.
No, it's really good. Also, I love that you brought in guac for us. Let me just say that. I don't think anyone has done that in our past tamale challenges.
You were saying that that's something from your husband,
Yeah,
right?
he makes the salsa and the guac.
So good.
This is delicious.
So how many tamales would you say you make every year? Because I know you sell them as well, right?
Yeah, I don't even know. Right now, I have like 22 dozen that I have to make for other people for selling.
Oh my gosh.
And that's just in one day.
Wow. Okay, well, we are so excited that you are here to help us kick off this challenge with such unique recipes this time around. I don't think we've seen anything like this since we started doing the Great Tamale Challenge.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Elena, you're going to have to come by and try some of these.
The shrimp one, Elena, is so
this is my
good.
favorite, I would say.
This is delicious.